Hello everyone, I'm the Belgian Theorizer, of course, and, well, I was just reading some comic books. I was reading Donald Duck. I don't know how you speak it in English, really. And there's a character which is interesting, Gladstone Gander, which in my country is called Guus Geluk, which translates to, well, I don't know, Gus Luck, or something like that. Never mind, he's an interesting character, I guess. I mean, it's my third favorite character. On second place is Donald Duck, because in the comic books he has a real interesting character. And my favorite character is of course Scrooge McDuck, because dough. Okay, but I asked a simple question to myself. Why is Gladstone Gander so lucky? For the persons who don't know what Gladstone Gander is, he is a long-running character in the Donald Duck series. He is the cousin of Donald Duck, and he is extremely lucky. Like, when he participates in the lottery, you can just burn your ticket because he's going to win it. He finds wallets on the streets, mostly with a decent capital in it. He earns all kind of prizes for being, for example, the 1000th visitor in a store. It's insane. He's also kinda like a douchebag, an asshole actually. He treats Donald Duck as shit, and he also never works. Man, he's so lazy, he gets exhausted from a resting vacation. So I asked the question, why is he so lucky? I went down to a rabbit hole. A rabbit hole that is way darker than you would expect. According to me, it is actually my first real theory that I invented from scratch, and actually has some dark factor to it. Anyway, it's hard to know what his luck is. Well, there are multiple origins. Well, the first origins is genetics, because his mother and dad were both very lucky characters. Combine their respective energy and boom, you have a super lucky character, right? Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. It sounds like a cheap answer. Is there a source of his luck? Well, maybe he has a huge collection, and he has a huge collection of lucky, well, things. Like foreclovers and horseshoes. He has a complete collection of foreclovers. So, yeah. But, no. There was a comic book, I don't remember it, just take my word for it. There was a comic book where he got his luck stripped away from him, kind of. Well, Donald Duck really was angry, so he stole all of his foreclovers. But he just has luck. It isn't his collection. It's something from inside him. We know that. But what is it? And then I noticed something. You need to look at the city. The city of Duxburg. Isn't there anything noticeable about citizens? Except of being animals? Look. Unbelievable. If you look at citizens, they're extremely unlucky. With Donald Duck as a prime example. He always gets fired from his job. It's because of mostly it's because of bad luck. He's one of the most unluckiest character ever. He can't keep a job because of very bad luck. or sometimes by himself, but mostly by bad luck. And the rest of the citizens doesn't seem to be lucky. I mean, the city of Duxburg suffers from magicka with a powerful witch. It suffers from all kinds of unnatural events that cost millions of dollars of property damage, and maybe even killed people. There's such weird events. These people are extremely lucky. They're extremely unlucky. Do you see where I'm going with this? My theory is that Gladstone Gander takes the luck of the other citizens. That's my theory. I mean, it could be. All the citizens are fucking unlucky and he's like the most luckiest asshole in the world. Where does he get it from? Well, I'm not saying he does this on purpose, don't get me wrong. I think if it is actually true, he would be doing it without knowing it. However, he still keeps an asshole, and there are thousands of comics I didn't read, so it is possible. Of course, you're like looking at me, well, at computer screen like, no, Belgian theorizer. You're not backing it up. Oh, I'm backing it up. I'm backing it up with one crucial line from a comic book from 2008. The fourth comic book of Donald Duck Extra, 2008. That's like approximately 10 years old. Because it comes out every month, so yeah. Let me get the details. There's a simple comic book. Just a simple gag. Donald Duck, the toespraak, which translates to the speech. What happens is that he, thanks to all his unluck, succeeds to make a documentary about all of his unlucky events, and wins a movie award. Well, he needs to give a speech. And he goes to all kinds of people. He has huge debts, and most of them are prepared to forget it if he mentions them in his speech. But he only gets 20 seconds to pull it off. For like he says it, entire Duxburg. Well, happily, Willy Wortel, that invention guy, I really don't know how he's called in English, sorry. Well, he just gives him a device, and this will speed up your voice without altering it so that you can tell more information in the same time without being disturbing to the audience. But it malfunctions and he starts to really talk very fast. And there's one crucial line that can back up my theory. He says this. Mijn vervelende neef Guus zonder wie ik nooit zoveel pik had gehad. And some other shit. What does this translate to? My annoying cousin, Gladstone. Without him, I would never have so much bad luck. Oh my god. Does Donald Duck know this? He just said, literally said, that Gladstone Gander was the reason that he got bad luck. But I'm a theorizer, and I could just leave it behind, but there's one argument I want to give. And that argument is, well, Gladstone Gander does bring him bad luck, because once he got a very good job, but Gladstone Gander just came at him and started to laugh him out in his face, so he wanted to pay him back and lost his job. So maybe it's because of that. But I'm just going to believe that he just said that Gladstone Gander is the reason for the bad luck of him, and automatically for every other citizen. if there are any people who can give me proof, I would be welcome. If you can give me an argument or something, or another source of his luck, let me know. Anyway, that was it for this video. If you liked it, like it, and subscribe if you want to see more good theories.